Hello and welcome back to the Flaxman's YouTube channel, where we offer information and advice for businesses and consumers. Today I will be talking about how to read and understand your insurance policy. My name's Eleanor from Flaxman's. We don't sell insurance, but we provide solutions for when things go wrong. What's that? You'd rather watch paint dry or stick pins in your eyes? But what could be more exciting than reading an insurance policy from cover to cover? Okay, I'm not seriously suggesting that. Not even the most devoted members of the Flaxman team enjoy devouring every single detail of an insurance policy. So what exactly does go wrong with insurance? We see it all the time here. So here are some examples. James had just passed his driving test and managed to buy his first car. He bought the insurance in his own name, as he should, even though he had to borrow some money to pay the premium. It wasn't cheap. Shortly afterwards, he had his first accident, but the insurance company would not pay his claim. This was because there had been some modifications on the original manufacturer's specification. At some point in the car's history, an aerofoil had been fitted to the back. James knew about this, but he wasn't aware that this was information that he needed to disclose to his insurers. If he had paid more attention to the paperwork, he would have noticed the all-important question about changes to the vehicle. Jennifer took out insurance for her new home. When the property was flooded sometime later, the insurance company would not pay out for the repairs. What happened was that a nearby river burst its banks and flooded Jennifer's home. Unfortunately, Jennifer had missed the question that had been included in the online application form that asked about nearby watercourses and had not told the insurance company about the nearby river. They said that had they known about the river, they would not have insured the property in the first place, so they cancelled the policy and refused the claim. 6 years ago, Frank started his own contracting business, starting off with joinery work and moving into general building work. Unfortunately, he received a claim from one of his customers when he accidentally damaged their car loading a skip. But Frank was surprised and annoyed to discover that his insurance company would not cover his customer's claim. The problem was that Frank's liability insurance premium was based on his estimate of his annual turnover. Although Frank's business had been a great success and it grew year on year, Frank had never updated his annual turnover on his insurance policy. As such, he was paying the wrong premium. The common problem with all of these cases is the lack of engagement in the application process. Important details had been missed. There really is no alternative to reading the paperwork. I'm going to introduce you to some simple tips that will help you grapple with the basics. Insurance is usually a very unwelcome cost, but there is no point stumping up the cost of the premium if it's going to let you down when you really need it. And the best way to help you with this is to draw your attention to the bits of the policy that you really need to know, because they're the bits that might catch you out. Most insurance documents these days are delivered by email or by a link that you have to click on and go over to. If you're like most people, you might treat it like one of those overlong annual updates from a long-lost family member and put it to one side to read later. However, you should at least take a peek at what's in that email. A schedule. This will have all your personal details in it and all the points within the insurance that apply to you. Just check it over to make sure all the details are correct. A statement of fact. This is usually a separate document, although sometimes it forms part of the schedule. This is important. This is because a statement of fact is supposed to be telling you exactly what you have already told the insurance company. It's your last chance to make sure there have been no misunderstandings. For example, you think you told the company about that speeding fine, but it seems to be missing on the statement of fact. Get in touch immediately to check it out. You think you told the company about that missing jewellery from when your house got broken into, but it's missing off the state of fact. Get in touch immediately. You think you told the company that your house has a flat roof, but you notice that that is missing off the state of fact. Get in touch immediately and check it out. This is the most important document of all, so take a few minutes to go over the details. The policy booklet. Now, this can be anywhere between 30 and 90 pages long. It's only really useful if there's anything specific you're concerned about, or if you're dealing with a dispute and you want to check the details. Otherwise, if you just want an overview of the cover, go to the IPID. This is the insurance product information document. It's actually more practical than it sounds. It's a handy overview of the policy that you've just purchased, and a great way to compare with another company's policy. There might also be a notice of change. So if you're renewing your policy, the insurance company has to let you know the scope of the policy and if it's changed. It's important that you read this and take note if there are any differences. If so, make sure that you let the insurance company know about them. That's about it really. But if you follow this advice, it will stop you falling asleep between all the technical paragraphs, conditions, clauses, exclusions, but it leaves you with one problem. Those technical paragraphs, clauses, conditions, and exclusions are the very things that will likely trip you up when you come to make a claim. Following my advice as to which bits to read will only help you up to a point, because it can only ever give you an overview. By far the best way to buy your policy is through an insurance broker. We're not biased about that, we just happen to believe that that is the best way to buy your insurance. And you don't have to pay a broker because they get paid by the insurance company. An insurance broker will be there to explain to you those technical paragraphs, clauses, conditions, and exclusions. And if something goes wrong, you've got that broker in your corner and they'll help you. Now, if you want a heartily good read, we can highly recommend that you dust off the terms and conditions for your latest gas bill or phone software update. As you can see, we live an exciting life here at Flaxman's. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want further hints and tips on insurance, go over to our website and sign up to our newsletter. Thank you for watching.